Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Yovani Gallardo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position, over 300 average coming into this start. So to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Martin is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 3rd, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Hit to 3rd. Seager has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Rick Porcello is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gene Segura.
Swing and a liner. foul. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Young coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. In his career against Porcello, just a 3 for 13 batting line. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So digging in now, Nelson CRUZ. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Throw won't get him.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
CANO.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in the last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's LEONYS Martin as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. The Mariners lead it 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
On Gallardo with the good live fastball. That's 0-1.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the left as the count moves to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is CRUZ, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
Ready now, Chris Young, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Pitch on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Young waiting on the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit hard towards center, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, and it's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2 on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Seattle, Washington. All set now for the top of the third in this one. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now, oh boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, CRUZ. 1 down.
Batting 8.
So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. At the plate, Rusney Castillo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard hit at third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kyle Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's Robbie CANO now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kenny Valencia.
Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Porcello sets the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And oh, he can't rein it in. Another full count pitch home, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Leonys Martin. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And 2. Here it comes. Ripped down the line, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Ramirez will head for second, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 0-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, one man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Once again, a 3-2. Grounded to first. Backhanded. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Chris Young. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pablo Sandoval Would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Vogelbach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
The batter, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Taylor Motter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. At the plate, Rusney Castillo. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there to take this one in is CANO for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. To third. There is Seager. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. This one's flared out toward left. Castillo shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Young is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. CRUZ waits the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Here's the pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Porcello has his target. Full count pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, there's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here it comes, 1-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Sandoval on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive.
The center
Great
fielder,
game plan.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Tap down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's CANO. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, LEONYS Martin.
Here's LEONYS Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Orsello gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Evan Scribner is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Young.
Right fielder,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Young.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Motter shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another chance? Dan Vogelback, who struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Taylor Motter.
Striding in once again, Taylor Motter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. In for strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley ranging back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains tied 1-1. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake
Leading off for
Swihart.
Boston,
And he's likely just trying to
catcher,
put one in play
Blake
here. 0 for 2 with a
Swihart.
pair of strikeouts thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. CRUZ is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting number
Well, look there at the
15,
numbers for our two
second
starters here
baseman,
today.
Justin Pedroia.
Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. CRUZ is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
2 very well pitched games
designated
thus
hitter,
far. There you see it.
Henley
Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes. 2-0. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning
the
hot.
shortstop, number 2, Xander
Now at the plate,
Bogart.
Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime a changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed the spot.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
2 down, runners at first and second. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here he comes on 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Here's the 1-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short, hit hard. Segura has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson CRUZ.
Leading off for
He'll
the Mariners,
start things out here in a tie
right
ball
fielder,
game.
Nelson CRUZ.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Misses, ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Full count. Here it comes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Line drive to center field. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Valencia.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit on the ground to third. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Dan, Harold, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Jordan Walden will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Walden.
Here's Chris Young. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Boston, the right fielder, number 30, Chris Young.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's grounded foul. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Brock Holt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 12.
Robbie Ross
Brock
comes on to work on the mound,
Now
hoping to
pitching
send
for the
this
Red
one
Sox,
into extra innings.
Number 28, Robbie Ross.
Here's Leonys Martin. Past experience with Robbie
Leading
Ross.
off in the
He's
bottom
1
of the
for
ninth.
2. And now
Left
action in the
fielder,
bullpen as their closer
Leonys
starts to get loose out
Martin.
there. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. A quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Gerard Dyson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers, 26 RBIs. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, this is what you like about those guys who can handle the bat for you. Drop a bunt when you need to, and right there, no better time but to drop a bunt when you need a base runner, and now you got the possible winning run on base.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Carlos Ruiz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 53, Carlos Ruiz.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. The 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Mitch Haniger will also come in now as he takes over out in center. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Hard hit ball to second. CANO has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Moreland.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. CANO fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Red Sox are out in front 2-1. Craig Kimbrell enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. way out in front. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now here's the pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Red Sox get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Robbie Ross wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Robbie Ross. His record is now 4-1. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell, his 28th. The loss goes to Jordan Walden. He falls to 1-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.